Hello everyone and welcome to my CSU channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Savannah Chrisley now knows what type of guy she'll marry. Savannah Chrisley has revealed that she now knows what type of guy she will marry. She has had her fair share of failed relationships. She recently had another with Robert Shiver. However, she is talking about marriage, children, and all things settling down. She told Grayson what kind of guy she sees herself marrying now that she has dated around. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Savannah Chrisley has another ended relationship. Savannah Chrisley was dating Robert Shiver while her parents were in prison. He had children from a previous marriage and was going through a rough divorce. His ex-wife hired a hitman to kill him. However, he is still alive and well, and his ex is in prison. So Savannah and Robert were both going through a hard time when they were dating. It ended up not working out. However, Savannah has not elaborated as to why the two of them are no longer together. Fans would love to know the details, but she will probably keep quiet on this one. Regardless, Savannah has not had the best of luck when it comes to dating. However, she now knows what she is going to be looking for. She now knows what type of guy she will marry. Savannah Chrisley has revealed that she now knows what type of guy she will marry. Grayson called her out and let her know that the family seems to lean towards chaos and toxicity. However, she says she cannot do that life anymore and wants someone older and serious. Fans are shocked to hear she wants someone older. However, she did not clarify how much older she wants her future husband to be. It seems as though Savannah now wants an older man. This makes sense as she wants someone who is ready to settle down and start a life together. While she has been engaged before, this still was not the relationship for her. Fans are hoping that she will soon find her forever person. However, she is not in too much of a rush for this to happen. What do you think about this? For years, Savannah Chrisley's love life has been a hot topic for fans who followed her journey on Chrisley Knows Best and beyond. From her on-again, off-again romance with former fiancé Nick Curdiles to her candid podcast revelations, the 27-year-old reality star has never shied away from speaking her truth. But lately, Savannah has been more reflective about what she really wants in a partner, and perhaps for the first time, she's confident she knows exactly the type of man she'll marry. It's been a winding road, full of heartbreak, lessons, and self-discovery. And Savannah herself admits that it took the ups and downs of her past relationships, along with the unique responsibilities she shoulders today, to finally bring her to this place of clarity. Lessons from Nick Curdiles. Savannah's engagement to Nick Curdiles was once thought to be her fairy tale ending. The two looked picture perfect, with Nick's professional hockey background and his charming, wholesome image making him a favorite among fans. But beneath the surface, the relationship was far from simple. Savannah has since reflected on how much pressure came with trying to make the relationship fit when it wasn't quite right. She has admitted that while Nick was a wonderful person, they weren't aligned in all the ways they needed to be for marriage to last. Then came Nick's tragic death in 2023, a loss that shook Savannah to her core. She's been open about the grief and how it forced her to think differently about love, life, and the fleeting nature of both. If anything, that heartbreak cemented her understanding of the qualities she truly values in a partner, not just the surface-level ones. The shift in priorities. What's striking about Savannah now is how deeply her role as guardian to her younger siblings, Grayson and Chloe, has shaped her perspective. After her parents Todd and Julie went to prison, Savannah became their caretaker overnight. Suddenly, she wasn't just a single woman dating for herself. She was a mother figure, a protector, and the head of her household. This experience changed everything about what she's looking for. I don't just need someone who loves me, Savannah has hinted in interviews and podcast chats. I need someone who can walk into this family dynamic and be strong enough to love Grayson and Chloe too. It's not about lavish dates or flashy lifestyles anymore. The man Savannah will marry, she now believes, has to have patience, resilience, and a fatherly instinct. In many ways, her new family role has narrowed down the pool of possibilities, but it's also sharpened her clarity. The type of man she'll marry. So who is Savannah Chrisley's future husband? She may not know the name yet, but she certainly knows the type. Savannah has always been outspoken about her Christian beliefs, and faith remains central to her life. Whoever she marries will need to not only share those values, but also live them in action. She's searching for a man who doesn't just talk about faith, but embodies it through kindness, humility, and integrity. Protective but respectful. Growing up with Todd Chrisley as her father, Savannah has experienced both the blessings and the challenges of strong male leadership. She's made it clear she doesn't want a controlling partner, but she does want someone protective. Someone who will step up when life gets hard without overshadowing her independence. Family-oriented. Grayson and Chloe are non-negotiables. Savannah has said she doesn't have the luxury of dating a man who isn't ready for kids, because in many ways, she already has them. Her future husband has to be someone who not only accepts her siblings but embraces them as his own. Grounded and low drama. After years of living in the spotlight, Savannah craves peace. She doesn't need someone chasing fame or competing with her for attention. The man she marries will likely be grounded, hardworking, and far more focused on building a real life together than on appearances. Supportive of her dreams. Savannah has multiple business ventures, a growing podcast, and a huge social media platform. Her future partner will need to encourage her ambitions while also offering her stability. Balance is the name of the game. Love redefined. Savannah has often joked that her taste in men has changed drastically over the years. Where once she was drawn to athletes, influencers, or men with a glamorous lifestyle, now her priorities are much more down to earth. Give me a guy who wants to grill in the backyard, help Chloe with homework, and pray with me at night, she quipped on her podcast recently. That's husband material. This redefinition of love speaks volumes about how much Savannah has grown. Instead of seeking someone to sweep her off her feet, she's looking for a partner to walk beside her in life's trenches. Fans weigh in. Fans of Savannah have taken notice of this shift, too. Many praise her for her maturity and strength, saying it's inspiring to watch her grow through adversity. Some speculate she'll end up with someone completely outside of the Hollywood or reality TV world, perhaps a businessman, a pastor's son, or even someone she meets through her siblings' school activities. Others think she might find love with someone who understands the pressures of fame but has chosen to live quietly outside of the spotlight. Either way, the consensus is clear. Whoever ends up marrying Savannah will need to be truly special. Looking ahead, Savannah Chrisley doesn't claim to have it all figured out. She's still young, still healing, and still navigating the challenges life has thrown her way. But one thing she knows for sure is that when she does walk down the aisle, it won't be because she settled. Her journey has been too hard, her responsibilities too great, and her heart too full to waste time on the wrong match. In her own words, "The man I marry is going to be the one who makes me feel safe, loved, and seen, not just me, but my whole family. And when I find him, I'll know." Conclusion. Savannah Chrisley's evolving view of love offers a refreshing reminder that sometimes the hardest seasons of life teach us the most about what we need. Through heartbreak, loss, and newfound responsibilities, she's emerged with a clearer picture of her future. No, she doesn't have a wedding date set, but she has something even more important: clarity about the man who will one day stand beside her. Not a fleeting romance, not a glamorous distraction, but a husband who's steady, faithful, family-centered, and ready to embrace Savannah and everything that comes with her. And in today's world, that might just be the real definition of a fairy tale ending.